Meanwhile, Korea's political parties have been voicing their thoughts on Brexit as well. Now, each of the three major parties expressed their concerns about a possible fallout from the UK hitting the Korean economy, proposing various countermeasures. Our parliamentary correspondent Park Ji-won has more on how Korea's politicians are reacting to the news.
After spending a turbulent weekend following Brexit, Korea's political parties are all voiced their own suggestions or measures regarding the UK. The ruling Saenuri Party stressed that it is closely cooperating with the government on the matter, urging its policy council to follow the situation.
Saenuri Party and the government decided to respond to any Brexit fallout for 24 hours and are closely monitoring the situation in both the international and Korean economies.
The main opposition Minju Party of Korea urged the government to scrutinize the causes and impacts of Brexit on the global economy. The Liberal Party mentioned that Brexit might have been caused partly by the current worsening polarization among income groups around the world, thus adding the government has to readjust its economic restructuring efforts.
Korea's shipbuilding sector is undergoing a restructuring process, expecting to get a boost when global oil prices stabilize. However, as Brexit could cause oil prices to destabilize, we need to readjust the restructuring process accordingly.
The minor opposition People's Party, meanwhile, stressed that any government measure to counter a Brexit fallout needs to be based on the public's needs and demands.
The People's Party has warned about the possibility of Brexit, and when that became a reality, the party formed a task force team to come up with ideal measures to be conveyed to the finance ministry. The government needs to solve any issue related to Brexit, focusing on the public's needs.
The minor opposition party's co-leader also warned that Brexit could spur tendencies of isolation and nationalism among major countries around the world, adding that such tendencies could incur problems for open economies like Korea, which relies heavily on international trade. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.